Hi guys, Zeth here, and welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. So, today I found a new ore. I have no idea what this is, and I don't think this is a vanilla TFC ore either. So let's go see what it is. What can I drop? Do I really need gunpowder? Kinda. No. Okay, what are you? Oh, I know exactly what that is. That's actually something we need. This is osmium. This is another one of those things that I actually changed. Tech node Firmacraft, I'm pretty sure, actually added it. And by default, it's only used in Mechanism, which I actually gutted. I've never really played with Mechanism. I've heard good stuff about it, but I've never really cared to play with it, I guess. It's Osmium, however, is useful because I had it replace Diamond. So it actually is a very, very useful and important ore. So let's make sure this area is marked as best as I can. There's more up there. Oh, this is actually really good because I was actually kind of a little concerned about how we were going to find osmium because I know it's not exactly a super common ore. But yeah, just need to get home. I was looking for a place to just freely mine out some dolomite because we are actually out of bricks and out of dolomite cobble. And I'm not just gonna start ripping apart our house or the area our house is at too. So kind of would like to find an area where I feel comfortable just ripping it apart. Well, I made it back home. Fun thing about the river, it's a very good mob defense. Still trying to get a little bit more fish before I show you guys what else I've been working on because I have pretty much no food. So I really need to, yeah, get working on that. Trying to remember, and might as well try it out on camera. Can you actually cook with charcoal? It makes sense if you could. Are we gonna make sense? Looks like not this time. Darn. Okay, well, eh. Oh well. We still get to cook, and we already got that fire started, so it's easier to restart a fire pit than to start it from the beginning. Although we got one over at home, but I can at least tell you guys about this. This is the charcoal pit that I did. Yeah, it took a little while. Uh, I know I've directly said this before, but the first 10 episodes were completely recorded in like space of a week. Those were actually recorded almost a month ago at this point. So they're actually pretty dated. That being said, uh, at the same point, they're also, well, first episodes. Grab some of this. And the reason why I say that is because that's actually why I had so much time to do that, and why episodes have only been coming out like twice a week, one on Tuesday and one on Thursday. Because, well, I planned it so I would have more than enough time to make sure I could get a stable release schedule and all that stuff. So doing it for you guys. But yeah, all that charcoal, the acacia forest, that's where it's from. That took a long while. And savory. There. I'd like to show you guys that. Let's see if we can get there before it's too dark. Well, nah, it's already annoyingly dark. Alright, so as you've probably already seen in my inventory, and if you haven't, pointing it out right now, got some brass. Now, vanilla TFC, brass is pretty much useless, right? This is no longer quite vanilla. Make a furnace. This is technically the normal vanilla Minecraft furnace. This is a recipe that I just tossed in because I kind of needed it, and it's not meant to be a expensive recipe. At least I don't think it is. But it gives us a boiler. We need a little bit of a steam tank. We're also going to need some other stuff. Oh, hi. Where are you? There you are. Also, I do have zombie awareness installed again. Kinda regret it. It's not that bad. But we do need to do a couple other things. I don't have an actual mod which allows me to get normal vanilla water, which we do actually need. I can just toss that on top, right? I think so. Make some brass tubes. And have absolutely no idea where these are going to go. Because I don't have any use for these quite yet. Do I actually have to have the tank on top? I can just do that, then have the tank there. I think that might actually be the, Hi. That's kind of cool. I definitely need to, I really need to learn more about the, newer versions of Thaumcraft. They're different. Because we used to not get these little treasures, and yeah. Most recent version of Thaumcraft I've really played with is the one that I'm using in my, not Spellbound Caves, Kaizo Caverns. In here, we've got golden boots, which we can toss right over there. Gold coins. Don't mind an emerald, slowness, and fire resist. I'll keep those, I guess. Maybe, if I can find a good spot. I can find somewhat good spots at least. Perfect. Okay, so what we need to do with this now is we need to find some normal vanilla water. We do have springs that do that. The alternative is we need to find some, no, we really need to find some other sources of water, truthfully. Now I think we also should, at this point, go ahead, light up our forge, and start making some glass. Now the reason for that is I want some. Alright, actually got our glass, and of course it's not just because, didn't actually make it just because I wanted some. We do have Buildcraft. I've talked about it before, but we need to actually start using it a little bit, I think. Now if you've never used Buildcraft, for one, where have you been? It's probably one of the oldest mods which is actually still being developed. Okay, so I should have some mortar. I think I have spider eyes. And again, those are recipes that I personally put in for, well, some of them are anyway. The resin? Yeah, that's not one of them. But I'm actually out of spider eyes, it looks like. Unless I have some hiding away somewhere, which I kind of doubt. Oh, I also got this a while back. Never figured out what it does yet. If you know Immersive Engineering, go ahead and tell me about these. I mean, it says Dragon's Breath cartridge, and I have messed around a bit in creative to just figure out what all you could do with Immersive Engineering. And those are like a that's basically a flaming shotgun shell, which is pretty awesome. But I don't know much more than that. Okay, so we are not going to have any spiders around since it's broad daylight. So what can we do? Okay, well, this is going to have to wait for some other time in the future. We've got the beginnings of Flaxbeard's wondrous steam power mod. So we'll get back to it sometime. Not sure when, but we need to get a bit of redstone and a bunch of other things that we just don't have yet. And same thing with these. What we're going to need mainly is, I think, to progress further in vanilla TerraFirmaCraft, honestly. Oh, hey, you can actually... I'll have to see if you can pipe liquids in like that. Or pipe them out, mainly. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go do some exploration before we can really dive into further mods. And we definitely need to get some, well, graphite and things. Well, since I underestimated how much I had to do yet to get into Flaxbeards, let's get into a different mod. And we will be going on an adventure next episode. Not sure how much I'm going to record of it because, I mean, it's just going to be me wandering around most likely. Same point, if I find something cool, I'm definitely going to bring you guys in. But I don't think I'm going to do an actual, like, full-on walk and talk episode. I might, but most likely not. Okay, all good. Had to make sure I actually grabbed all the charcoal out of there and stuff. 'Cause it seems like I've been having issues where it just doesn't quite realize you've taken everything out. That's right. It's time for us to get into Thaumcraft. Capacity 25. Now, I've said it before, I honestly haven't done all that much with the newer versions of Thaumcraft. I watch streams of it, stuff like that, but... And that doesn't... definitely doesn't make me a good learning person. That was horribly phrased, I'm sure. Basically what I mean is I don't know what I'm doing. I know the older versions of Thaumcraft really quite well, but the newer versions, nope. But pretty sure this is still the same. Yes, it is. And we do have some nodes sitting around in different areas. I also did make it possible to get... Where are they? 25, so we need 8. I did make it possible to actually get the Thaumic glass or whatever it is, the thing you scan stuff with. I swear I know the mod. Where is my thatch? Well, I keep on looking around and I can't find another way around it other than we have to go exploring. So that's gonna be next episode. That is certainly that is certainly going to be next episode. I would start today, but I am all out of time, so I am going to call it in half a moment. I also want to talk about what I was actually planning on doing. The reason why I made the gold ingots is because of the thermometer, because we already got a little bit into Thaumcraft. I mean, hey, might as well get a little bit further. Thermostatic control. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not gonna worry about it yet. But the thermometer, I made it so it could take... Crap, I just realized that it takes extra gold. Yeah, this is a recipe that I made. And yeah, gonna have to go find some more gold apparently. So even if I did, even if I did have what else I need, and that is the order shards, the entropy shards, that kind of stuff. The problem with those is that they only drop from Enderman at current. By the time you guys see the pack, it may very well be different. But for now, that's all that's dropping them. But that is going to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna go take a walk. I'll see you guys next episode. Bye-bye.